bros out here. Like, real life, like, who raised you? But it be us. It be single mothers raising. So I just be doing my best with my sons. I be doing my best with my sons, not to raise my sons to be. But we be having the audacity to be asking these men, who the fuck raised you? A single mother that thought she didn't need no man? That's who raised the. That's who did it. Why your single mother feel like she don't need no man? Because her daddy abandoned her? It's such a perpetual cycle.
Realistically, when you think about who you learn from, and you know what the funny thing is? I've learned from my mother that I don't need people, and that's the worst thing. And I've actually learned from my stepfather to never burn that bridge and always find a way to patch it up, no matter how bad it is. So on one end, it was like, my mom was like, obviously because of the way her life was, I learned that, which gave me strength, right? But I realized that being strong is sometimes the worst thing you can ever be, because being strong just means being stubborn. And now from my stepfather, even like in a situation when I had my daughter, and the way it came about was the way that is every man's nightmare. He said, I don't care about how you feel. It's not about you anymore. And that's being selfless. So I've learned more selfless from a man than I've ever learned being selfless from a woman.
What's up to my AHS squad? How y'all doing today? Okay, so I'm going to be honest with y'all. I really was contemplating on not putting this video out today because I know it falls on a lot of deaf ears and people don't really receive it like the way they need to. But the other half of me is like, some of y'all need to hear this. And I feel like somebody could be saved from listening to this and even going further and doing research beyond me, right? But I will say this. What I'm saying in this video is not to hate on anybody, contrary to popular belief, even though I think a lot of y'all just say that to deflect. But I'm going to get out the way what I'm talking about, and y'all let me know what y'all feel. Be honest, respectfully, because I know you royalty rats like to be there. And I want to make a distinction of that. There, like I said in my last video, there are chicks on here who root for royalty, but they can have a conversation. And I do want to address something. There was a chick in here. Her name was Amira. Shout out to her. I was having dialogue back and forth conversation with her, and she was actually listening and catching the vibes and understanding where I'm coming from. Amira, if you are watching this video, that comment was in no way, shape, or form directed to you. It was to the troll under you. She commented what she commented to me, and I clapped back. You didn't do anything to me. I'm not the type of person who'll go after somebody who ain't do nothing to me. You get what I'm saying? So hopefully you watching this and you continue to subscribe, because you seem like a cool, open-minded person who wants to grow. And as for that troll, girl, bye. So moving on from that, CJ So Cool. I'm going to talk about him. I'm going to talk about royalty, because she explained her reasoning behind what she said to Leon. And then I'm going to discuss Nike and Tavi. So if y'all rock with me and y'all hang in there, y'all let me know what y'all think. All right, CJ, let's start off with him. He got the shoe collection out. Everybody's excited about it, but there are some people who are not excited about it. They do not like that price. They said that price is not nice, right? And I get it. There's a lot of children that cannot afford those type of shoes, but I believe people are being sold short. There are children out here with PS5s that are about $300 to $500. There are people out here with Jordans. There are people out here with chains. These kids be spoiled. And a lot of these parents, including me, be spoiling these kids, getting them laptops, cell phones. If y'all can afford that, y'all can afford a $175 pair of shoes. Shoes last a while. right? I didn't spend that much on my husband's shoes, on my shoes, but I don't really wear sneakers, and my boy's shoes and my daughter's shoes. So you got to look at how the value of it. If you feel like CJ and his brand is worth the value, you supporting a black business, you supporting the relationship y'all build together as a subscriber and a YouTuber, and y'all want to go with the movement, go right ahead. But the ones who say they can't afford it, I can't believe that 100%. Y'all be going on trips, y'all people, but y'all don't be acting like people out here ain't got no money. Okay, it's so easy to get money out here. Don't be acting like people ain't got no money. But people sell products all the time, and these kids get to it. These kids be having tablets. These kids be having all that. And shoes last, okay? So, in my personal opinion, $175 for a pair of shoes ain't that bad. Now, if you got like 6 or 7 kids, and they all want CJ So Cool shoes, please use it to your discernment on how you gonna handle that. Okay? That's what I gotta say about that. But congratulations also to CJ for launching that. I like the backstory of his video of why he was explaining what he was explaining. And his story is just like a lot of other kids out here's story. Okay? Next, Royalty. So Royalty finally addressed the situation between her and Leon.
I'm gonna make it come true. But don't think that I was trying to downplay you, Leon, when I said that that renting out the jumpy place and stuff was
yeah, I know.
I wasn't trying to downplay, but I just want you guys I want to experience different things, you know? Don't you feel like we've been doing that? Every time y'all get invited to a birthday party, where are we going?
I can't believe it.
Exactly. Y'all not tired of me yet?
She said that she didn't mean it that way. She's so sick and tired of them going to jump parties because that's all they do. And it's getting old, which I can agree. She did do the thing with Funny Mike, and I believe there were a couple of videos where they just did it on the fly. But that's what Leon wants to do. But she said ultimately, if that's what he want to do, even though she thinks he should try something different, then she'll do that. So I kudos to her for that. I commend her for that. That's what's up. Also, again, she has a seminar coming up. I want to say this month. Her photo is on there so you guys can see the day. Me personally, I don't believe, I believe it's too soon for her to have a seminar. I don't know what she could teach. Someone told me that she said it's for encouragement. Some people need encouragement. But if you need encouragement, you shouldn't be paying $125 for it. But again, it all goes back to value. How much do you value? And before you royalty rats come up in here, you hyenas come up in here cutting up, are you going to be at her seminar? If you ain't going to be at her seminar, I don't want to hear nothing coming out your mouth because you're not supporting her for real. You get what I'm saying? Let's quit playing games. And I don't feel like a lot of her supporters are going to be there. I just honestly don't. I think a lot of maybe her friends are going to be there. Maybe her relatives are going to be there. But as far as supporters, I don't think she has the support she needs. And that shows that to me from the views she received. She don't get enough views organically for me to feel that way. That's just my opinion. If she want to try it out, just to try it out to see what happens with that, she is more than welcome to. But I don't feel like she has a good enough plan. I feel like this is too soon to have a seminar. I feel like, it's really, really quick. I don't think it's really thoughtfully planned out because you got to take some time to put a seminar together. You got to get facts. You got to get all types of stuff that you put together. Depending on what you're doing the seminar for, you have to have that. You have to have food. People like to eat. People are not going to want to go and they're hungry. You got a lot of stuff that you have to cover. Then you got to get your recording on so people can see it too as well to try to come to the next one. Like, it's a lot of stuff that goes into a seminar. I believe she said it was in March or in May. The video, it'll be posted and you'll see the correct date. Either of those times to me is still too quickly. I would think she would need to have it in December or next year. Pump people up to get to that point. Okay, whatever. Still don't know about her products. I know Mama So Cool. I'm gonna call her Mama So Cool. said she bought some lip gloss and eyelashes and all that razzle dazzle, and I didn't even know she sold that. She's selling hair oil. I just don't know anymore. She really don't post that. I mean, she did the intro video with that on there. We've heard nothing else from that. And I know y'all like, give her some time. As a business person, you throw everything out there. I'm just saying. CJ didn't waste no time with them shoes. He got everybody hyped. He did a launch. Boom. That's how business people run. You get a person hyped. You let them know what it is. And then boom, you execute it. It's no procrastination with that. So, I mean, I guess a lot of y'all know business and a lot of y'all don't. So you could take it for what it is. But one thing I did see about Royalty and Leon, because let me get back to that. Only issue that I have with that situation is what she said after.
Leon, he gets to do whatever he wants. He's going to invite all his friends and his girlfriends, all 5 of them.
That disturbed me. And I have to find the video. I cannot remember what video it was, but it's about women glorifying their boys to be players. How you gonna kind of support him having 5 girlfriends and you didn't want your ex having 5 girlfriends? Make it make sense to me. This is why they say a lot of these things and statistics about single mothers, because we want our sons to become, well, not me, but a lot of us want our sons to become the men that are opposite from the men that we thought we wanted at the time. But then for some reason, things get mixed up, and then you select the wrong guy. You break up with the guy. You're either single mother, and I'm not talking about to the ones who are single mothers and the guy left. I'm talking about the ones who choose to be single moms. That's why it's so bad for Royalty, in my opinion, because she's choosing to be a single mother. That's really crazy to me. That is insane. But you choose to be a single mom, and then you tell your son, you got 5 girlfriends, ha ha ha, and playing with them and giving them kudos. No, man, we don't do that. You basically telling them even though I left your stepfather or whatever you want, a step boyfriend, whatever. I don't know what y'all doing at this point. For the same thing, kudos to you for having 5 girlfriends. I don't teach my boys that. I teach my boys stability. I teach them, hey, get your stuff together and the women will come. And when they do come, be direct. If you are not interested in a relationship, don't drag that girl on. Go about your business. Go do whatever you need to do to find yourself. It's okay to date, but if you're going to have 4 or 5 girls that you talking to, you need to be upfront and say, I'm not looking for nothing serious. And then you let them decide at that point what you want to do. But there's also consequences to that, because women are fickle. Women will say, okay, I'll be your friend. And then next thing you know, she keying your car. And I ain't going to have nothing to do with it. That's your business. Just don't bring it to my house, period. And I'll say my little stuff. And then their father will talk to them about things and how to deal. Because I'm going to tell y'all, a lot of times when my boys come to me and their father for women advice, we'll be sitting there talking, having conversations in a room, and me and him will say 2 different things. I'll say something and he'll be like, no, don't tell him that, right in front of the kids, and be like, no, this is why I say that. And then I let him lead, because we teaching men how to feel and how to act and how to portray from a woman's perspective is not working. Society has shown that. That's why I posted that clip. A lot of fuck niggas come from single mothers. Majority of them. Not all of them, trust. But majority of them do because of that. So I was like, oh, okay, well, let me be quiet. Let me let you handle that. And then my husband will tell him, this is how you handle it. And I'd be like, oh, okay, well, we'll see what happens. And usually he gets great results. When he doesn't listen to my husband is when I get a tickle, because he don't get the best results. So that's why I was like, and I don't want to beat the girl up. I'm glad she addressed the situation with Leon, and he's going to have the birthday that he wants, hopefully. I'm glad that's addressed. But let's address that other stuff too. And then somebody else told me that if y'all can get that clip for me, that would be just awesome sauce. But somebody said that Royalty Mama was excited about somebody flying her out to Europe. And they were like, you better make sure that's not a kid. And she was just getting all excited. It really brings truth to power when I see stuff like that. Because I'm like, that really explains why royalty is the way she is. Her mom's still out here chasing men. Oh, child. She chasing the bag. She's excited about Europe and what he gonna spend on her. That's cray to me. That's just crazy. Moving on, because I'm gonna keep this video short for real this time. Nike and Tavi. Now you know I love me some Nike. Okay, I'm team PRP all day because I like a person who's real and genuine about themselves. I don't try to be somebody I'm not, or try to be pretend to be somebody big and doing all this and hot flash. I don't do all of that. And Nike doesn't either. She go, look, this what it is. This how it be. This is my life. You can like it or leave it. And I love that about her. That gives me so much respect. I would respect royalty more if she was like that. Look, y'all, I left CJ off emotions, and I was very stubborn. But as a mother, these kids need their father, and my kids need their stepdad. I'm going to put my pride aside. I don't care what y'all feel about it, but my kids come first. You know, and I hear people like, oh, CJ going to talk stuff. That's going to make CJ look bad. That ain't going to make her look bad because she figured out what she did wrong, and she fixed it. And if he wants to continue to be a jerk about it, he's going to be the one to look bad. Y'all be worried about the wrong things. I keep telling y'all, it's not about what you say, it's about what you do. Okay? And, you know, I see royalty doing her little model stuff from creator pages like Swagit and Passes and all this other stuff, trying to figure out her lane. She got to be careful. She don't want to get in the cam girl scene. I know a couple of people who say they models and they in cam girl stuff. You know, it's getting a little OnlyFans for her. But hey, baby, I guess if you got the body, honey, go do what you got to do real quick. But is that what you're going to sell at the seminar? Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, do I want my daughter to follow somebody like that? Do I want my daughter to aspire to something like that? Like, what is the following base? What somebody gonna have to explain that to me in the comments, please. Next, again, let me get back to Nike and Tavi. So my issue with this situation here is Nike posted a video saying that she did not know if she wanted to be with Tavi anymore. And what do you guys think? Right? Now, Nike is a fire sign, and don't get it twisted. They be loving the toxicity. They can some of them do. Some of them think it's exciting, but it's really toxic. My issue is, though, domestic violence. That ain't it. And I know Tavi says she doesn't condone it, but she did it. And I feel like Tavi and Nike should not be together or they should kind of put a pause on it, maybe go to some counseling and see why Tavi feels like when she drinks and she loses her alcohol and take control, why she feel like she got to get aggressive. I think that should be examined before her and Nike really continue to push forward. Because if there are any anger issues or something that she needs to get past, or trauma, you can't really love nobody the right way unless you pay attention to that or you focus on that. I'm going to do this last shout out to the troll who said I was average. Let me just say, ain't nothing wrong with being average. Everybody average. Ain't nobody out here special. Okay, so if you think you a special star or you think somebody is special, somebody lied to you, because everybody out here doing the same thing. Everybody out here paying bills. Everybody out here making a living. So I would rather be average than, I don't know what you consider not average, but I would rather be in my average life. So on that note, if anybody want to see my average life, y'all let me know. I don't mind vlogging. I can go ahead and buy me a camera. I'll give me one of those Sony cameras that I saw, and I will vlog. I don't really be doing much. Just go to the gym, my coupon, regular schmegular stuff. You're not about to see me ball out of control. You're going to see me do regular stuff. Like in May, I'm going to Jamaica for my anniversary trip, because me and my husband, we try to do that every year. We didn't go last year. We didn't go the year before that. We actually haven't went out of the country since COVID, because COVID, okay? And then we bought a home and done all the stuff and renovated our house and stuff, as opposed to all that other stuff, right? So If y'all want to check me out and see my little regular average life, you could do that. I don't care about what y'all be on. Y'all trolls are hilarious. Y'all hyenas. Nothing y'all say be making sense. Y'all don't be saying nothing of substance. And y'all just mad at me because I be calling royalty out on her stuff. I will call anybody out on their stuff. If they do it in front of me and they put it for me for the world to see, guess what? We gonna talk about it. All right? So if you guys made it this far and y'all proud of me, I'm gonna need to see them moon emojis. Let me get 2 moon emojis. You know, that's one of my favorite emojis. Let me get 2 moon emojis. I will holler at y'all later. I'm out.